In Baraga County, the area received much less rain last night than a couple nights ago. Early Thursday morning, departments of public works, water treatment plants, and municipal leaders were woken up by alarms of a flash flood. The region had crews out to analyze the recent damage today and will begin remediation work soon. Keweenaw Bureau reporter Thomas Fournier has more.
L'Anse and Baraga crews have started remediation efforts following a flash flood after Wednesday night storms. Around the county, roads were damaged and storm ditches flooded along US 41 and back roads. While the damage was large in many areas around town, says L'Anse village manager Bob Lefebvre, the drainage systems worked.
And to a certain extent, though, the pictures didn't look great. What happened with the water getting across Meadowbrook Field there, it was the flood control system working the way it was designed to. It's a burp in the system, so even though the road is now destroyed, it prevented downtown from flooding, which was really important, and it helped get the water that was coming down the Linden in that area out into the lake. Unfortunately, we had a few other locations in the community, though, that weren't quite so lucky. River Street, the amount of water that was coming down there is wiped out south of White Oak Apartments, and we're working on efforts there to try to get some restoration.
Rainfall and the resulting flooding around the area sounded alarms for public works departments and water treatment facilities at 3 a.m. The L'Anse wastewater treatment plant says it experienced high flows and an overload of the sewer system.
With our preventative maintenance plans, and we always make sure our equipment's up and running and ready for this, but at 3.2 inches, you're at God's will. So, I mean, we do our best for public safety and trying to minimize impacts, but when our system was so loaded with rainwater and floodwaters, it's hard to keep up.
Village and township leaders will meet with the Baraga County Emergency Manager today to begin analyzing the storm's impact and what work will need to start soon. Lefebvre expects some of the discussion will cover how the community will fund projects. One area that was damaged near East Falls Drive and Secret Creek damaged a temporary solution that was in place for the culvert. Lefebvre expects the village will award a bid for that project and work will begin soon.
The county was able to get an emergency declaration declared yesterday, so it's like one of the steps in the process, and we're going to continue to work through that process. It's going to take some time, but we just ask for people to be patient and continue to use good sense and judgment, especially if they're trying to access property, and if you see any spots that were potential hot spots, let us know. We've certainly done everything we can to try to go out and try to find as much as possible, but some of these things will continue to pop up over the coming weeks. There may be sinkholes or other things that right now are not readily visible, but maybe might have been undermined by the amount of water that we received.
Many officials expressed the damage caused by 3 inches of rainfall in less than 12 hours looks similar to damage caused by the Father's Day flood in 2018 in Houghton County. Road closures will remain in effect until further notice. Residents and visitors should watch for updates from local departments online. Lefebvre says the village will post more information as it becomes available via its Facebook page. With My EP News in L'Anse, this is Thomas Fournier.